A live look over Tacoma now, and summer is really starting to feel like it's winding down. Let's go to meteorologist Adam Claybon. Adam, some cooler temperatures ahead for us this week.
Yes, there are, and I think we have made that turn now into transitioning into fall, as it looks like the forecast is going to call for a lot of low 70s, 60s on the way too, and I mean deep into the 60s as we head into the weekend. Today's highs, we saw a few more 60s around. So far, 69 in Everett and in Seattle, 62 in Oak Harbor, and then 68 in Friday Harbor, mid-60s around Hoquiam, and then we had a few low 70s, which we just barely got into around Shelton, Olympia, and in Puyallup. So yes, we got some changes on the way. Not going to be that warm for our matchup tonight against the Padres, but looks like the Mariners forecast calling for a lot more of those cloudy skies to stick around into the evening. Temperatures dropping from the upper 60s to the low 60s by the end of the game. Game starts up at 6:40. Everett looking live there at Payne Field. Cloudy skies. Haven't really seen those break apart all that much. And just check out this view at Hurricane Ridge across the Olympics. You can see the clouds started to hover over the mountains right there. A lot of people getting in some nice views, and looks like a lot more people putting on a few more of those jackets, a few more layers as we're getting that cooler air to now start to settle in here across western Washington. A little wind, not seeing a whole lot, but you can see the small shake in the camera right now. 6 miles per hour for that wind, 68 degrees for our current temperature, 70s in Bremerton right now at 71 in Shelton, and then 60s around Everett and Mount Vernon. Upper 60s for Friday Harbor. As expected, we are seeing those showers now beginning to develop here right along the eastern slopes of the Cascades, and that's tracking up there near the Canadian border. And yeah, as expected too, hopefully we're not going to see too much of an issue with this, but the lightning and the thunder coming along with that. Lightning hopefully doesn't spark up any additional fires here, but we have some fires up into these parts where we are seeing some of the rain moving through, so that will be beneficial. As you go farther south, not noticing as much of that shower and rain activity, but around maybe Walla Walla, you might see a few light raindrops there, and then across parts of north and eastern Washington, also seeing some of the rain move on through. We're going to keep this pattern around for the next couple of days, so tomorrow expect more of the same with clouds here across more of western Washington. Flood possibility too across Chelan County, Okanogan County, Perry and Stevens County, with some of those heavier downpours making their way up into the higher terrain. That flood watch will last until 11 p.m. and then once we start to see that move on out of here, that's when a lot of this air quality and this smoke which is in the air across eastern Washington will start to clear up. For tomorrow, you'll still see that spin in the atmosphere. You'll notice, yes, some showers and storms starting to redevelop again as we go on into tomorrow afternoon after seeing maybe a few of them lingering here up across more of northern Washington. Then we go on into tomorrow evening. We start to see a lot of that beginning to taper off. By Thursday, we're looking to be dry as we head on into the day over that way. Plus, we're looking to stay dry, but just see a lot more of those clouds to start off the day, then turning sunny as we head on into the afternoon on Thursday, with highs bouncing up to around 73 degrees. And that might be the warmest temperature that we have here for the next 7, because then we'll drop down into the 60s with some rain chances around Friday and Saturday. Some drier times ahead for Sunday, but then more rain chances to come ahead for Monday.